Hello, everyone. I'm Michelle Ingraffia, Regional Director of Clinical Partnerships, and we are back with ED Connections, where we are live and connected. The Odyssey Eating Disorder Network includes Selah House, Magnolia Creek, Toledo Center, and Shoreline Center for Eating Disorders. We meet clients where they are at in their recovery and provide the necessary therapeutic techniques to empower sustainable freedom. Our expert clinical teams help clients understand that recovery is possible by utilizing individualized treatment plans and a combination of evidence-based treatment modalities. Our goal is to make each client feel safe and close to home by conducting all levels of treatment in a comfortable home-like setting where we offer a clear and gradual step-down process, supporting our clients to lifelong recovery from their eating disorder. And I'm excited today to be here with Lizzie Dellarocco, our client educator at Selah House. At Selah House in our teen residential and PHP programs, we serve clients ages 12 and up. And Lizzie is an integral part to the education piece of our program. And thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So I'm excited to get to know you better and to share more with our crowd about who you are. So do you mind telling us about your background, just a little bit more about yourself?
Of course. I was born and raised in Northwest Indiana, so I'm not too far from home. I lived in Indy for about 5 years, where I graduated from IUPUI. I worked in downtown Indy for a little over 4 years at an alternative school. I worked on the STEM, humanities, and special education teams, so I've been all around. I moved to Anderson just about a year ago, and I'm so happy that I found Selah House. I'm passionate about working with young people that have different forms of trauma and getting them through their educational journey. So Selah House has truly been a blessing for me. On a more personal side, I am a crazy plant lady. I have about somewhere over 40 plants in my house that keeps me very busy. So it's very exciting.
I bet. And I love the diversity and content that you have experience with from an educational standpoint.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
That's so fabulous.
I should have learned in high school.
Yeah. I mean, now that it's back to school season, here we are in August. I was wondering if you could tell us more about how Selah House keeps our teens and adolescents up to speed on their schoolwork while they're in care.
Absolutely. So during the school year, Selah House dedicates 5 days per week, 3 hours per day for our teen clients to work on their academics. In addition to those 3 hours, I check in with them individually to see if they need any extra help and make sure that they feel confident in whatever classes that they're in. Lastly, I always try to make an effort to teach them either how to be problem solvers or how to advocate for themselves. So if they have a question that they think maybe I won't have the answer to, they can take that initiative and email their teacher by themselves. And so most of our clients are going back to school this week, and we're getting very excited to get ramped up for this school year.
This is a big week for a lot of students across the country. And of course,
Yes.
our local girls that are going to be utilizing you while they're in care. That's fabulous. What would you say to a parent or a child or adolescent who is hesitant to come to care and receive treatment during the school year because of that fear of getting behind, which we know is like all too real?
Right. Well, of course, recovery is our number one priority, but we also realize that continuing education is very important for our teen clients. I'm in close, constant contact with parents, school personnel, whether that's just their counselor or all of their teachers. I'm letting everybody know what's going on and when. Clients will typically stay enrolled in their school from back home, which allows for easy transition into and out of treatment. When they come into treatment, they have the familiarity of how their old school works, how their classes go, all of that good stuff. And then when they transition out of treatment, they're able to just go back to school, transition back into the classroom, and continue their studies. So I would tell them that Selah House really is the best fit for recovery and for continuing education.
It sounds like communication with everybody in the family system and with the school of origin is a huge part to our success in helping our students stay up to date. And I'm happy to have you at the helm.
Absolutely. I'm so happy to be here.
Well, and thank you so much for your time. This is going to be a wonderful school year, 2021, 2022. And
Yes.
It's going to be off to a great start this week.
Yeah, I'm excited. And so are the girls, whether or not they want to admit it.
Well, thanks again, Miss Lizzie. And for more information about our Odyssey Eating Disorder Network of services, Or if you or someone you know is suffering from an eating disorder, we're here and we're ready to help. You can visit our website at selahhouse.com, which also houses information for our network. You can also contact our admissions team 24/7 at 765-641-0022 or private message us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. And we invite you to join us next month, Wednesday, September 8th, as we continue our ED Connection series. From Lizzie, myself, and the whole team at Selah House, thank you so much for joining us today. And again, we are here and we're ready to help. We invite you to walk with us into freedom. And see you next month.